This bar chart compares the total annual rainfall in New Delhi to just a single day in the towns of Mawsynram and Cherrapunji. These towns receive an astonishing 37 feet of rain every year. That constant deluge creates a landscape that subverts every expectation. Instead of a washed-out wasteland, we find deep, rolling green mountains fed continuously by low-hanging clouds. This volume of water would erode most environments beyond recognition, but here it dictated the evolution of a society built almost entirely on paradoxes. Welcome back to our series where we explore how geography shapes us. Make sure to hit subscribe and drop the name of your own home district in the comments below for us to cover next. Hostile weather cycles like these push human engineering and culture into remarkably resilient, specialized forms. The first paradox starts with the water itself. For a few months every winter, the wettest place on the planet actually suffers from severe water scarcity. Look at how the region is mapped out here. The specific shape of the Khasi Hills acts like a giant pocket. When the monsoon winds blow in, they get trapped from 3 different sides, forcing heavy clouds to form and dump all their moisture right over these specific towns. But watch what happens when we look at the elevation. Both towns sit high up on a completely flat plateau that drops sharply down into the flatlands of Bangladesh. There are no natural basins or reservoirs here to store all that water, so it immediately cascades right off the edge. This runoff creates massive, towering waterfalls, like the Seven Sisters, that drain billions of gallons straight down into the neighboring country. The exact geographical quirk that gives this region its world record rainfall also guarantees it can't hold on to it, trapping the locals in an endless cycle of heavy flooding, followed by bone-dry winters. This constant cycle of wet and dry destroys normal infrastructure. In most cities, seasonal floods crack and degrade concrete within a few decades. In Meghalaya, the engineering is designed to do the opposite. Instead of pouring cement, the Khasi people weave the living roots of rubber fig trees directly across the rivers. As the trees grow, these multi-level bridges thicken and anchor deeper into the soil, becoming stronger with every passing monsoon. That organic engineering applies to everyday tools too. Locals rely heavily on native bamboo to weave flood-proof public dustbins and natural nup umbrellas, which keep their hands free while navigating the storms. Navigating this environment requires intense physical endurance. Reaching those root bridges often means hiking down thousands of steep, permanently slick stone steps carved directly into the mountainside. In this climate, infrastructure isn't a static wall built against nature. It is a living system that thrives by leaning into the environment's rhythms. And that adaptability extends to how the Khasi people structure their entire society. While the modern world often defaults to patriarchal norms, this isolated landscape fostered a social structure that operates in reverse. They are one of the world's largest matrilineal societies. Ancestral homes are inherited strictly by the youngest daughter, and children take their mother's surname, not their father's. Marriage customs flip the standard script, too. After a wedding, the groom packs his bags and moves into the bride's family household. This creates a unique economic dynamic in the region. Walk through the local markets, and you will see Khasi women driving the commerce, owning and managing everything from the vegetable stands and meat stalls to the local medicine shops. This social structure flourished in the deep isolation of the Khasi Hills, where extreme geography protected and preserved an egalitarian system long after the surrounding plains moved toward different norms. This entire way of life relies on a profound cultural respect for the land itself. Across Meghalaya, there are 160 specific zones designated as sacred forests. The local tribes hold these woods in such high reverence for their ancestors that strict ancient rules still apply today. You cannot remove a single branch, rock, or even a fallen leaf from the forest floor. You'll also find these mysterious monoliths scattered across the grassy hills. The standing stones represent male ancestors, while the flat stones represent females, placed to honor the generations who learned to survive in this exact spot. While often called the Scotland of the East, the comparison might be backward. Meghalaya's model of sustainable living offers a blueprint for the West, demonstrating a level of environmental integration few modern cities have achieved. If you found this dive into extreme geography fascinating, drop a like on the video. And remember to comment your own hometown's most unique trait below so we can vote on where to travel next. Surviving the wettest, most extreme environment on Earth doesn't require humans to conquer nature. It requires a perfect, respectful symbiosis with it.